Miami Beach is extending its curfew to try to curb rowdy spring break crowds that have led to hundreds of arrests. But that's not the only destination tourists are flocking to, even as the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention advises against traveling for everyone, including those who have been vaccinated. Randy Kay has more.
For Miami Beach spring breakers, the party is now supposed to stop by 8 p.m. in its popular entertainment district, thanks to a new curfew.
Skip that curfew. We out here. We out here. No sleep, period.
Officials declaring a state of emergency as they struggle with massive and often maskless crowds.
We had to do it simply because we're receiving too many people, and too many of the people that are coming are really coming with a desire to just let loose and go off, and that's creating a policing issue that is endangering, frankly, everybody.
Florida's beach destinations aren't the only places receiving pandemic-weary Americans looking to escape. Air travel is reaching its highest numbers in the past year. Over 2.8 million passengers traveled through TSA security checkpoints at U.S. airports Friday and Saturday, and that's extremely worrisome for health experts.
These are individuals who are going to get together, they're going to go back to their home communities and potentially fuel super spreader events there.
In Arkansas, the governor says he still plans to lift his state's mask mandate on March 31st.
I set some goals and we're making those goals. It's not going to take away from the seriousness of the virus.
Meanwhile, in New York City, high school students start returning to in-person learning for the first time since November, this morning.
A recovery for all of us hinges on bringing back our schools.
In Los Angeles, the mayor says it will offer more than 70,000 vaccine doses to its residents this week. The city is 2 to 3 weeks away from having enough supply to reach everyone eligible for the shot in the city's most vulnerable communities.
I think that is a time when we'll have enough supply to be able to have states and or the federal government to allow us to go into the hardest hit zip codes and just say, look, anybody regardless of age can be vaccinated there.
With variants on the rise, health experts say speeding the vaccine rollout is key to slowing the spread of the virus.
So we're in a race. It could go either way right now, and this is why it's really important for the governors to stay the course and to implement masks and social distancing.
More than 13% of the U.S. population is now fully vaccinated, and the White House expects that number to grow before President Joe Biden's May 1 goal to make all U.S. adults eligible.
We've already seen the first handful of states begin to make everybody eligible and to prioritize that. We will have increasing supply of vaccines over the next month. By the time we get into May and by the time we get to the end of May, we will have enough vaccines for everybody.